Hi there, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought I'd do something just a slight bit different, just a tad. Not a whole lot of difference going on here today. But in today's video, as you can see, I have a piece of paper here that's gonna be my topic for today. I'm trying to move some things out the way so it doesn't fall. So excuse please. Putting some things out of my way so it doesn't fall over. So today's video, I want to share my thoughts, some information about changing your planner that you're currently using, or even adding in a new planner to what you're currently using. So before you change your planner, before you go through the whole process of just switching out from whatever size you're previously using or adding to a new size, first thing you want to do is put down on paper what are your thoughts. So it's still involving pre-planning. So here's my paper. I call it pre-planning, changing planner. I'm sure so many of us have done things like this in the past, but this time it's just a way to think about before you actually put the process in play. So first you want to think about, well, what size are you planning on changing to? So maybe you want to go smaller, maybe you want to go larger. Well, which one it is that you want to do? Do you want to go smaller? Do you want to go larger? What do you want to do? So my sizes are going to be moving from my HP to an A5, A5 wide. I actually have been thinking about them for a while, giving my HP just a little break, just a teeny break, just for a little while. Not giving my stickers a break because we're always going to be hashtag using our stash, but the planner size itself, just giving a break. Have you ever thought about changing your size, giving yourself an outlet to use something different? Maybe you want to do a different venue. Maybe you've been thinking about doing bullet journaling, but you're heavy involved in the planner size that you're using right now. Well, you can always add a bullet journal into your mix, or you want to just give your other planner a break and only use the bullet journal. So first things first is pre-plan. Think about what planner size you want to change to. Next, after you think about the size, then you want to order your planner. If you're going to get a previously used, brand new, whatever you want, think about what size you want to get and then purchase or get this other size. So I'm going with A5, A5 wide. So I have already had one in my collection. So once again, hashtag use your stash. So I already had an A5 planner in my stash. So it's coming out of the rotation of not being used, and now it's coming back into light. So if you need to order a planner or get a previously used, gently used, go ahead and do that. If you want to get a cover for that planner, because your planner is going to be in a heavy rotation, it's going to be like an everyday carry, it's going to be going around with you somewhere, you want to make sure that you're protecting your planner. So get some type of cover to go with it. Maybe you can make a planner cover. Maybe you can go to a local store, Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Maybe you can order from someone's Etsy shop a cover to make sure that your planner is protected if you know you're going to be using it quite heavily and you don't want to destroy it. Next, what do you want to go inside of your planner? Do you want some dividers? Do you want some dashboards? Once again, shop your stash. You may already have dividers and dashboards that you want to use that you're like, oh yeah, that would look really nice in that planner, but I'm just going to save it for later. Okay, here's a later opportunity. Maybe you had an old HP planner and you love those dashboards and you want to recycle them or upcycle them. Hey, this is an opportunity. As long as you got the tools to cut it and bring it down to the size that you want, then use that. So use some dividers, use some dashboards. Check out Etsy shops. Go to Instagram. There's plenty of shops that sell dividers, that sell dashboards. Many people from the TPC collab, the planner collaboration. You can use Type A for Alexa. There's so many companies, so many vendors that you can support small businesses if you want to get some type of dividers and dashboards. Next, do you want a particular setup inside of that planner? Do you want the regular monthly, weekly? Do you want a monthly, weekly, daily? think about that. Okay, so what do I want it to look like? Do I want 3 things, month, week, day, or do I just want what I've been using in the past, a month or a week, or are you only monthly, or are you only weekly? Think about those. Do you want to have inside of this new planner, the inserts that you're going to be using, do you want some that are undated or they're already dated for you? Do you want to have 6 months in there? So you're going to start from, let's say, June or July, and you want to go to the end of the year, or do you want 12 months? Think about that. That's something that you can think about too. Decorations. Decorations can be any and everything besides regular paper, anything at all. You can have paper clips, you can have charms, all kind of decorations, all kind of accessories. You can have acetate, you can have vellum. All these are decorations. Do you want any of these types of decorations in there, or you don't want any of those decorations? You want to be a little bit more minimalist. Think about that. In my planner, this is what I'm thinking about having is a monthly, a weekly. The daily I'm not going to have in this particular planner because it's going to make it really, really big, and it's already going to be pretty big because of the sections that I'm having. I'm also including a budget section. So instead of me having a separate planner talking about my bills and my money, I'm going to already have a budget section inside of this new planner. I'm also going to have a travel section because I am going to be doing somewhat traveling, even if it's a staycation. Even if you're just going from point A to point B right in your local town, that's still travel. So I'm going to have a travel section because it is summertime, things of that nation. I want to put an art section. I love to do artistic things, whether I'm doodling, doing my color therapy, as I like to call it. I want to have a section for that. Those are things that you can think about. Next, do you want to have kits for this new planner? Do you want to have monthly kits? Do you want to have weekly kits? Do you want to have other stickers that you're going to include in this? By all means, be thinking about what types of things do you want to be using in your planner. And then some additional supplies to think about is your dividers or your dashboards. Do you want to have them with a little bit longevity? So you want to laminate them. So definitely want to have a laminator. A hole puncher. You may have, like I said, some previously used dashboards or dividers, and you want to shrink them down to your size. So you want to use a hole puncher to make sure you punch those new holes for the new planner that you're using, whether you're using an A6, a B6, if you're using an A5, if you're using an A5 wide, if you're using a half letter. Any of those sizes, there are so many ways that you can utilize what you already have in your stash, and just think about pre-planning before you make your decision to change your planner. If you pre-plan, if you get all these supplies together, the transitioning from going from one planner style to the next is just going to be a little bit easier for you. And these are just my thoughts and tips that I have been working on that I realized if you do this in advance, it makes it just a little bit easier for you when it's time for you to put it together. Because if you don't pre-plan things and if you don't think about it ahead of the time, you're going to be like, okay, wait a minute, I can't finish that project because I'm still waiting on this. Oh, wait a minute, I can't finish this project because I'm still waiting on that. If you think about it, give yourself a list, write things down, what you want to get. All this is a plain piece of paper that I found. It's just a plain piece of paper. And I wrote down things in advance. This is what I want. I actually had a sticky note of things that I want to do. Set up my A5 planner, set up my A5Y. So I had that on a sticky note. So this is my continuation of setting up my new planner. So it's just a thought. So if you want to take a little screenshot of that, maybe give yourself some ideas. If you're thinking about changing your planner size, what if you're not using an A5? Maybe you're using a different, maybe you're going larger. Who knows? But either way, think about what do you need to do to get yourself prepped and ready. We're all planners. We all love to help each other out in this lovely planner community. So here's one way to pre-plan before you change out your planner. Those are my thoughts for today. Remember to make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you get an opportunity, please go back and watch a video or two. It would truly help me out in my channel. Once again, have a great afternoon. Until next time, bye-bye.